What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. This is actually going to be talking about the stuff that's happening on the JP side of the game, because they've actually got a new event happening. I believe it's actually already live as of me making this video, but obviously I've been busy with other things throughout the weekend, so I didn't get time to make this video for you guys. But I want to talk about this particular event because it's just really weird, and I don't really understand why they're bringing this event out like right now. Like, I don't know if it's like a filler type event, just trying to pad out content for stuff that's coming up over the next couple of weeks. Not really too sure what they're really doing on the Japanese side of the game, but you can see here there is a brand new Sugo Fest which introduces 2 new regular rare recruit characters. Well, I don't think they're regular rare recruits. I believe they're only available within this banner, and then once this banner leaves, you will not be able to get them again unless if they have some special edition Sugo Fest later on. But you can see we have a new Violet and we have a new Corazon, and this is a new event for like a Dressrosa style event. So the first multi is 30 Rainbow Gems, 2, 5, 7, 9, 11 are a guaranteed legend. The third multi on part 1 you get Corazon guaranteed. The third multi part 2 you get Viola or Violet guaranteed. 13th multi guaranteed rate boosted legend. Yeah, honestly, with a Sugo Fest like this, if you're playing the Japanese side of the game, you really shouldn't be pulling on this type of banner anyway. But what basically is happening is there is like a new island that comes out, and it's very, very similar to the Black Blade training event that Global literally just got when V2 Mihawk and Zoro got released, where you have a gold, a silver, and a bronze item, basically, and you can feed it to a character, you get EXP for that character, and the whole event has Chopper Man missions based on how many of those toys that you collect. So, listed here, similar to the Mihawk swords and Fujitora guns, which I believe was during the Stampede event, Chopper Man missions will depend on your drops. You will be able to get a new Doflamingo and limit break materials specific to him through the Chopper Man missions. Collecting 100 of the 4-star toys will give you a legend ticket. A challenge difficulty will also be available, which gives you a Turkey Golden Universal Skill Book or an Almighty Manual, Absolute Almighty Manual, plus 100 cotton candy set, and a quick princess turtle. So yeah, it's essentially the exact same thing as the Black Blade training, just kind of revitalized in it with a new theme. So obviously this time around it is Dressrosa themed. As you can see, the bosses there, you've got Mark Weiss, Lao G, I completely forgot his name, and Gladius, of course. Now, scrolling down here, we've got more information about the Sugo Fests. They're going to be held simultaneously, Part 1 and Part 2. Obviously, you've got different rate-boosted characters on each banner, of course. So you've got a whole bunch of different characters you can have a look at here. Obviously, I'm not really too interested in this because obviously not a Japanese player, but I wanted to bring you guys this information because this is just an event to look forward to, closer to Global, so make sure to look out for it. But here is the actual event banner. This is the artwork for the new Doflamingo. It's actually kind of interesting that they chose this artwork for Dofi, because this artwork for Dofi, when you guys see a little bit later, it's actually not even Dressrosa. Like, this is Punk Hazard Doflamingo. Very, very weird. But anyways, farm this event to receive a new Dofi, and we'll talk about this Doflamingo because, in my opinion, he's actually very, very good for a free-to-play character. Farm the toys, which gives you, obviously, the items that you want from Chopper Man missions. 4 difficulties, Expert, Veteran, Ultimate, and a Challenge difficulty. So mainly, you're going to be farming the Ultimate difficulty for the drops of the toys, but then you clear the Challenge difficulty, and it gives you specific items. You can see you have to have a crew cost of 180 to clear it. This is, again, the exact same as the Black Blade training. So the new rare recruit characters in Corazon and Violet, they're going to be pretty important for clearing the specific challenge difficulty. A single 4-star toy is guaranteed to drop on the ultimate difficulty. So yeah, you definitely want to be farming the highest difficulty of this event in order to, you know, get as many toy drops as possible. Certain units will be boosted, so you've got the new Corazon and Viola, the new Doflamingo, which we'll also talk about, as well as these new rare recruit characters as well. And then we've got a whole bunch of other characters that are also boosted, so Halloween Ace, Koala, Reiju, Doflamingo from his new batch, Golden Pound Usopp, weirdly enough, Raid Saba, Frankie Bato, Zoro, and then a whole bunch of Colosseum. At least they're all free to play. Pretty like a majority of these units are free to play. It's just like the new batch will be boosted along with these characters as well. So fair enough, I suppose. This is more information about the Sugo Fest. But let's actually talk about these new characters. So going over here, we can see Doflamingo. So this is what I was saying. This artwork of Doflamingo is legitimately from Punk Hazard. This is where he was sitting on top of Smoker. So it's very weird that this is a Dressrosa themed event when the actual artwork for Dofi is not Dressrosa themed. But anyways, the captain ability of this Doflamingo, as you can see here, looking pretty nice. He will boost the attack of Driven and Cerebral by 3 times if they have a matching orb, 2.25 otherwise, and recover 1000 HP at the end of each turn. So captain ability wise, he's really not that great. You're not really going to be using him as a captain for content. Honestly, the treasure map Doflamingo is a much better choice as a captain. But I suppose that's one of the big issues, is the fact that there's so many good Doflamingos in the game, is that you're gonna struggle to try and pick the best one for your team, really. But his special ability, which maxes out at 13 turns, will change empty and badly matching orbs into matching, and will lock all of your orbs for 1 turn. Boost the attack of all characters by 2 times after the 12th hit in the chain. This is a very, very great special ability. It reminds me a lot of what do you call it? Ambush Linlin. It's very similar to that in the fact that, you know, they provide an attack boost on top of a certain like combo hit chain. There obviously, I think Ambush Linlin is much better than this Doflamingo, because Ambush Linlin also removes like Bind, Despair, and Attack Down. She guarantees you recovery orbs, which lots of characters can make them beneficial, and she will give you the attack boost for 3 turns. So Ambush Linlin is much, much better than this character, obviously. But free-to-play wise, this guy is going to be very easy to get. These typical events like this island, we have to farm the Dressrosa event, it shouldn't be that difficult in my opinion. So, like, to get this character very, very easily, that will provide a rainbow 2 times attack boost after the 12th hit in the combo chain, I think is pretty good. He only has a 4 combo hit. Would have been awesome if it was a little higher, considering the way that this character is built. But overall, I think he's actually not too bad, and would definitely see play in like other treasure map teams. I can see this guy being boosted on the next treasure map on JP, which means that having this guy on your team will be quite good. For his first Sailor ability, boost the stats of Driven and Cerebral by 25, nothing great there. And he also adds 3 times attack as additional damage as his Sailor ability. That's really good. He only has 1591, so it's not crazy, but with Cotton Candy, that will actually add a pretty decent amount of damage as a sailor, so that's actually not too bad. So overall, I'm a pretty decent fan of this guy. I think he's actually not bad. Now, talking about the next character, this is one of the other rare recruits, which is Corazon, of course. His captain ability will boost the attack of Cerebral by 2.5 with a 1.25 HP boost, makes Sign Int beneficial to Cerebral. Again, nothing too crazy, but I suppose if for this event you could use him as a captain because he has stat boost and cooldown boost, so it does help out a lot. And this is his full artwork here, and you can see he does have a support ability, and he is 11 turn cooldown. But his special ability, as I said, 11 turns, will reduce bind and attack down by 4 turns, changes adjacent orbs into matching, and recovers 5000 HP for 2 turns. Okay, fair enough. This guy's okay. The bind and attack down removal is pretty decent. This could definitely see play in probably in this event. In this event, he's going to be really good. But again, Ambush Linlin is very good because she removes bind, attack down, and also despair by like 6 turns or something like that. Something crazy like that. Like, she removes a lot of turns of it. So, like, this guy really isn't worth pulling for in my personal opinion. Like, there really isn't a reason for it. But reducing blindness by 5 turns is pretty decent. He does have a support ability supporting Law and Sengoku. Once per adventure, when you're inflicted with bind or attack down, reduce it by 2 turns. Again, that is pretty good. The removal of attack down is actually pretty decent. I don't think there's any other support ability that can remove attack down. Like, there's certain effects that activate when you do get inflicted with attack down, but I don't remember off the top of my head if there are like any support abilities that directly remove attack down once it's inflicted to your team. So this is pretty interesting. But remember, Legend Corazon already removes bind and despair by 2 turns when attached to Law. But this is nice that it attaches to Sengoku, so it's nice to have a little bit of variety there. But overall, he doesn't seem that amazing. He seems like a character that like you wouldn't use that often. And again, as I said, for the special ability wise, Ambush Linlin is just better. The last character here is the new Violet. This is a very interesting artwork for Violet. But anyways, her captain ability is a 2.25 attack to all characters, an HP and recovery boost of 1.25 to all characters. Again, like, nothing amazing. Her special ability reduces enemies' % damage reduction, the Rainbow Shield, and increased defense duration, which is the blue shield, by 5 turns. That's really good. Reduces the special cooldown of all characters by 1 and boosts the color affinity of cerebral characters by 1.75. This character is so much better than Corazon. Like, this character is freaking great. 12 turn cooldown and restores her own special by 3 turns when it's rewinded. Yeah, this character is really good. The only thing is like, for this particular event, I feel like this will be useful, like this part of the special. But I think outside of this event, this Violet would actually see play. 5-turn removal of the defensive buffs is really good. And then you also get the ability to reduce cooldowns, and this is good for any type of effect where your whole crew gets special rewinded. Very nice for that. And also is a color affinity boosted by 1.75 for Cerebral. Yeah, this Violet's really nice. Her support ability is only to Sanji, adds 5% of this character's base stats to the supported character. When the supported character hits a perfect, reduce enemies Rainbow Shield by 1 turn. Yo, this is great. This Violet's very good. I don't think it's actually a bad idea to summon for this character, because I think that this character will honestly see play. What are her full classes? Cerebral Striker. Okay, fair enough. The other thing is like, I think the rare recruit Violet from the what batch was it from? The rare recruit Violet from one of the batches. I can't remember which batch it was from. Was it from the Summer Girls batch with Mancherry and Shirahoshi? It might have been. She's actually pretty good as well, so she might be like fighting for a spot on that Cerebral team, but I don't know, man. This is still a really good character overall, and obviously here are the toys. You've got your bronze, your silver, and your gold. Fair enough. And obviously there's some special animations there. So this is pretty interesting. It's just a really odd event. I don't really understand why they decided to pad this in now, because the recent JP treasure map had concluded, which had Halloween Nami. Now they've actually revealed the next one on that list, which is going to be this, which is pretty much going to be confirmed as Robin from Wano Kuni, which is amazing. This is actually kind of funny, because when it first got revealed that Nami was going to be the last treasure map, a lot of people were upset and saying, you know, where's Robin? Robin deserves to have a treasure map. Literally the next one is going to be Robin. And yes, it is Robin. You can check her hairpiece here with the little flowers hanging off of it. You can literally search out Wano Kuni Robin, and it's the exact same hairpiece. So yeah, it is confirmed to be Robin, which is exciting. And because this is Wano Kuni, it just, you know, begs the question, what's coming next on One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan? Especially towards the end of the year. New Year's Sugo Fest on Japan are always crazy. You gotta remember, 2 years ago, they released V2 Doflamingo. V2 Doflamingo on his release was absolutely busted. I mean, still to this day, you can do some pretty cool things with V2 Doflamingo. Last year's New Year's was Snake Man and V2 Katakuri on Japan. So, who knows what we're going to be getting next, or this year, basically. I'm really excited to see what they do, but again, it just begs the question, like, why are they bringing this event out now? I don't know what they're doing, because I think that JP should be getting a new legend very soon. Halloween Ace came out quite a while ago now. I think it was around the start of November, or like late October. So I feel like Japan is definitely due for a new Sugo Fest exclusive character. As for who that's going to be, not really too sure at this point. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video of breaking down the brand new Doflamingo and all these new characters here. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.